Neal, has there ever been a storyline that you wanted to put in the show where the network's like, you're crazy, what are you doing? Any pushback?
Never. Only with Tylenol, when we had a girl in ER take Tylenol, which is a very bad drug for you if you overdose on it. It's a great drug if you take it correctly, and it seems benign, but it kills your liver if you overdose. And so it was a girl who had been, there was an incest issue, a suicide attempt, and Tylenol, and they said, well, boy, it's three big issues. You can do the first two, but you have to say acetaminophen. So that was the only time, and Tony Edwards refused to, and they bleeped him. But that was the only time. But I do think, there's all this talk about it's the golden age of television again, and I kind of think it's not. I mean, I might be like sort of the pariah, become a pariah for saying that.
I just told someone yesterday it's the golden age of television.
Yeah, I think it's not. I think it's actually, that was 15.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
That was 15 years ago. I couldn't tell stories about teen access to abortion or gun control or well, I am doing a euthanasia strike, can't believe it, under the dome. But it's very tough to do highly controversial stories now. And I think it's the political climate, there's fear, the pie has been divided into so many little pieces. When I did ER, we had 40 million viewers. We did the first and only HIV positive lead character on television. There's been none since. Gloria Rubin's character, she was here last week and we were speaking. Why is that? Why, 50,000 people are infected every year. I don't think anybody would allow it. I mean, it's just not done now. It's a more conservative time in television, I think. And so, yeah, we have these breakthrough shows, but do we really have shows on now that are really, they're parables, certainly like Walking Dead and Breaking Bad, but do we have shows that are really like in the days of ER, NYPD Blue or Hill Street Blues, that really take on like racism, social class issues? Yeah, we have drug abuse, and we have like the age of the anti-hero hero, or Nurse Jackie or The Shield, and we could go on and on, like these kind of like asshole characters who you kind of love, and that's kind of popular. But do we really have shows? Can you think of shows now that really grapple with the tough issues of our times? Maybe Homeland and that one area. But have you seen a show that talks about abortion? Yet on Monday, we had a big Supreme Court ruling. There seems to me, for me at least, a dissonance between what's going on in our world and what's going on television.
I was just going to jump in. I would challenge that. I think network television has gotten way more conservative, and I feel like cable TV, and definitely the pay channels like Showtime and HBO have taken way bigger risks than they would have taken 10 or 15 years ago. But a lot of people are looking for that more risque content on those channels, and I feel like network TV has become more family focused because the folks who want that more extreme content don't want to watch an NBC show or a CBS show because they know it's only going to go so far.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I agree with you. It's like, where's abortion, gun control, racism?
Well, a lot of this is on the internet.
It's on the internet, it's in documentaries, but it's not on HBO or Showtime. It's not on Masters of Sex. It's
Netflix,
not on.
I mean,
we'll
Orange is
see.
the New Black. You see a lot of those issues.
Orange is the
House
New
of
Black.
Cards
Yes.
addresses it.
So on those sort of now outliers, we'll see. But I'm talking about on the broadcast network.
Right.
But we saw it 15 years ago all the time on network television.
Right. Yeah, but there's certainly a hunger for this from audiences. There's no question in my mind. I mean, people are hungry for these kind of stories. They discuss this stuff online. There's big communities. This is a community that's not being tapped into by these people. So there's not necessarily, it may be more a fault of the model than it is a desire for people to see interesting and engaging stories.